Hello and welcome to Perfectly Mediocre. A shout out to Pathos and the Wired team for this chance to take a sneak peek at Hotel Architect. Alright, so we start out at Gothenburg on our world map, famous for its old shipyards and fishing industry. Gothenburg was founded in 1621. Nowadays, the city boasts many green spaces and an abundance of gyms. And as you can see, we get a look at the temperature in that area, and we have guest types. And we actually have rewards and such that can be unlocked, which, as you can see, I've kind of already done a little bit of playing ahead, but we're going to start over and I'll take you from the beginning so you can get a close look at everything going on. We always name everything mediocre around here so that you don't expect too much. So welcome, let's check into the Mediocre Hotel.
Ahoy there! So, you want to try your luck in the hotel business? Say no more. My name is Anna, a self-proclaimed hotel guru and business coach, and I'm here to assist you in achieving your ambitious goals. Let me start by welcoming you to the Swedish West Coast. The area is brimming with backpackers and sporties, making these guest types your top priority. Since this is your very first hotel, I will guide you through the basics before presenting you with the main objectives. Let me know when you're ready to begin.
All right, let's go.
Psst, I'm over here now. Click on my chat bubble to begin. Let's start by learning how to navigate your hotel. Try moving the camera to explore the location. Well done. Now try rotating the camera. Lastly, you can also zoom in and out. Give it a try.
We had to know this was coming. It comes in every game.
Great job. As you may have noticed, there is a lack of bedrooms in this hotel. So let's start by building a brand new one. To create a new structure, you need to build a foundation. Click on the highlighted icon at the bottom of your screen and drag out a foundation in the marked area. Perfect. Now we want to split the room into two. Let's drag out some inner walls. Well done. Let's make sure people can access the new rooms by adding doors. Place two singular doors of your choosing on the highlighted areas.
All right, so I wanted to go with the same doors that we've already been using, well, on most of it. For some reason, that one's different, but we're going to go ahead and place those.
Nice. You may be wondering why your new masterpiece is glowing blue. Well, that's because the structure is still a blueprint awaiting construction. Time to call some workers to carry out your plans. To call in construction workers, click on the highlighted icon at the bottom left and choose a group size. Bigger groups are more expensive, but get the work done faster. For this amount of work, I would suggest calling the medium-sized group. Good choice. Shortly after you call in construction workers, they'll arrive in a vehicle just outside of your hotel. For as long as you have unfinished construction tasks on the property, the workers will automatically fetch material from the truck and, task by task, finish all of the work.
All right, let's speed them along a little bit.
Awesome! The structure is complete. But did you notice your workers spent valuable time moving to and from their trucks to fetch materials? I have a solution to that. To make the construction process more efficient, you can place out material sites near your blueprint. This will reduce the travel distance needed to fetch new materials. So, before continuing with the bedroom, let's place some materials. Excellent! The next step is to customize the floor and walls of the new rooms. Choose your preferred surface materials and place them in the highlighted areas.
All right, I want to do wallpaper for the rooms. I think we'll try to keep it a little budget friendly to start and maybe match it to some of these other rooms for now. It is tempting to spend a lot of money, but at the same time, I know that we kind of want to keep an eye on that so that we're not overspending in these early stages. I think I'll make this one pink, and then we'll do orange or yellow for this one. For the floors, we have filters also, and I personally like wood, and eventually we'll probably change all of it over to wood. But for now, we're going to keep it to just one basic wood. I think this, yeah, probably this color. Although some of it I'm not as thrilled with how it looks actually placed in the room. So I have to definitely test it out and check which one I'm liking.
Ah, nice. The rooms are now far more interesting. Now it's time to actually designate your new rooms as bedrooms. This is called zoning. By zoning an area, you unlock zone-specific functionality and items. Zoning also helps guests and staff to know what kind of activities are to be expected in certain areas. Let's zone your newly built rooms into bedroom zones.
I like that they actually open up the tools one at a time so that we can see each thing step by step and it doesn't become overwhelming. I do wish that they had waited to give this to us until they had finished building the room, because if you try to do this now, you get that error sound.
Well done. However, the red warning icon pulsating above the bedrooms is indicating the zone is lacking required items. Select the bedroom zone, click on the floor to see exactly what's lacking.
We got a little bit of a spelling error there.
The highlighted section to the right shows which required items are missing. Click on the section or the items button to open the items menu. This menu shows you all the items available to buy. You can sort and filter items using the buttons above the list or by clicking on a zone within your hotel. Try buying and placing the missing items in your bedrooms now.
All right, now we get to watch them bring it all on in.
Splendid. Hey, you have construction workers hanging around, not working. At times like this, when you don't have any work for them, they will just stroll around, costing you money. Send them home immediately. That's better. Only call in construction workers when you really need them.
I like that feature as well, where we need to call them in. We can choose to have a call-in fee if we really want to get the work done quickly, but we can minimize the costs and work more slowly if we need to.
As you may have noticed, beds are delivered without sheets and towel holders without towels. Trust me, this is something you want to take care of quickly if you want to keep your guests happy. To deliver fresh sheets and towels to your guests, you need to set up a proper laundry chain. For this, you need a laundry room and cleaners. Therefore, it is now time to hire your first staff member. Follow the highlighted windows to inspect your prospecting candidates. All candidates have a certain experience level and unique attributes that will affect the quality of their work. Hire a cleaner of your choosing.
All right, so as you'll notice, the staff have some really clever names that tend to go with their job or position. Sweepy Cynthia, she's a mopping master, so she sweeps faster, or mops faster. Michael Albright is a perfectionist and kind-hearted, but he drains energy when he gets a scolding, and he's a bit of a hypochondriac, so we're going to have a little problem with him needing to wash more frequently. Roger Scrubman is anxious and can kind of never really get in the best mood, but he does recover quickly from breaks. Unfortunately, he's a bit of an introvert, so he would want to be working on his own and away from guests. Not so much of a problem in his position, I think. Polisher Kruger is a slacker, takes his time doing the work, but he doesn't need as many breaks. And Dan McWash is, he refills things a bit quicker energy-wise. I think for our purposes right now, we're going to try to keep our costs down by going with one of the level 1. I kind of like that he's a perfectionist. I don't know how well that scolding is going to work for us, but I really don't think I want a slacker. So we're going to go with Michael.
There you go. Cleaners work all over your hotel, so there's no need to assign them to any particular zone. Besides doing laundry, cleaners make sure to help keep rooms, floors, and items clean. As with all staff, when cleaners complete a task, they will receive experience points, XP, that add up to reaching higher skill levels. High-level staff generally perform better and are more appreciated among guests. Low-skilled staff, although sometimes necessary, may cause havoc. Another important part of your staff is the maintenance personnel. They will help you repair and maintain items and water your plants. Hire one of the maintenance candidates.
All right, Roger Hammer does get a little lost in thought, but he is a show-off that can impress the guests. Trending ruler, insensitive and demanding, and a shouter and a bar lover. He sounds kind of awful, to be fair. And Larry, well, oh, we got a new set of candidates as I was doing that. Okay, Herb Good Tool is a leader with a bright outlook. That's actually pretty positive for a level 1. Amber Love Plant, botanist, slacker, and positive. Joanna Diplomer, show off and a nerd. Lee Clog, positive, techno dinosaur and a bit dense. And Trending Ruler, there we go. He's back. And yeah, still looking pretty awful. I think we'll probably go with Herb.
Good choice. While you're at it, you're also going to need a receptionist. Receptionists handle guest bookings and
He
complaints.
reached level 2, apparently.
Receptionists do not work across the entire hotel, but instead within specific zones you assign to them. Let's hire a receptionist and assign them to the reception zone.
All right, so we do have some great candidates in these higher levels. Bad temper is not going to work well when you are facing customers all day. Key expert, excellence, and speedy recovery. So he's memorized the location of all keys in the hotel and always finds the right key immediately during check-in. So that should make him faster at checking in.
Excellent. Rooms will be available for booking once you have established a functioning reception zone with an assigned receptionist. This means you will soon notice guests arriving to your hotel. Ta-da! You've just landed your first guest booking and earned your very first reward. Exciting times are afoot. Since we're on the topic of rewards, why not check out all of the objectives and fabulous rewards this location has to offer? Here you have an overview of all objectives available in this scenario. Bonus objectives are not mandatory to complete the mission, but they come with great rewards that may benefit you in the future.
Okay, so as you can see, I have unlocked some of them. Basically, they are things that you kind of do throughout the day, spending money or helping hotel guests, having them make use of the facilities, and you then earn items that you can use in the hotel or benefits, and it's actually a really cool and fun idea.
Now back to focusing on your hotel. As guests have started to arrive, we should make sure to offer activities they will enjoy. Different guest types enjoy different activities and items. In Gothenburg, we specifically aim to please backpackers and sporties. Let's buy a whack-a-stub machine, as backpackers really love these. I also recommend buying a boxing machine to please your sporties. Place these items into the reception.
And it literally says right there, don't forget to call the workers in. And what do? I forget to call the workers in. It is a lot faster for them to bring things in.
Awesome.
If you hire them.
Let's move over to a crucial part of most hotels, the restaurant. As you can see, your hotel has a restaurant zone already, but to serve food, you will need to prepare it in a kitchen. Let's create a kitchen right next to the restaurant. Start by removing that sofa that blocks the room entrance. Now, who put that there? Good work. Make sure you have enough space for all kitchen items. We can do that by demolishing that inner wall to create... Great. Let's wait for your construction workers to finish the demolition. That's more like it. Let's zone a kitchen in your new, spacious area. Next, you need to compose a dinner menu for the restaurant. Open the dinner menu by selecting the restaurant zone and following the window on the right. This is your dinner menu. Here you choose which dishes are available for guests to order. Different guest types prefer different dishes, and their overall opinion of your menu will be displayed to the right. Since backpackers and sporties are common in this location, let's choose pea soup as your first dish. Good value and healthy. Spot on! To the left of the menu, you can see which items are needed within the linked kitchen to be able to prepare all of the dishes on the menu. Now, close the menu and install required items in the kitchen.
All right, we can manage that, I think. So let's go to items and go to the kitchen. And we can also click here and it will also tell us what we need, and it brings them up for us, so we can actually click on the individual items and place them right away. And we'll get our workers moving along.
Nice. Now you just need to hire a chef and a waiter to prepare and serve the dishes. You know what to do.
All right, looking at the chefs, we're going to stick to level 1. We have Deborah Saucer, charismatic and a creative chef. She makes experimental and innovative touches to the dishes, so it's either top level or pure garbage. Yeah, positive, but a techno dinosaur and a bit dense. I feel like he tried to apply for another job at one point. And Thomas Saladson is an avant-garde vegan, which actually we're serving a meatless dish, so that could work for us, but he is a bit of a slacker. So I think Deborah is probably looking the best to us, even if we do have the opportunity for pure garbage. Now looking at the waiters, we have Della Napkin, Memory Master, Show Off, and Punching Bag. Memory Master makes sense. She's faster about greeting and just kind of has the guest list memorized. Punching Bag means that she handles guest complaints really well. I think that, as sad as it is a really good trait to have when you are working with the public, because the public can be pretty nasty. All right, I think we're going to go ahead and hire you.
Lovely. I'm sure your restaurant will turn out great. Now, you're probably getting sick of me, but don't worry. I'll soon leave you to let you run wild. But before doing so, I must show you cool ways to expand your business. Ready to level up? I think your building needs a whole new floor. The first step would be to build a staircase. Place the staircase anywhere you want. I now trust your judgment.
All right, I feel like in a hotel, the staircases are normally pretty accessible, so I think we'll build it right toward the front. Looking at the woods used here, they tend to be darker, so I think I'm going to go with that, and it matches the furniture used here.
As the staircase is on its way, let's move to the floor above.
All right, so we can actually move up a
Excellent.
floor.
Adding new floors is a great way to expand your hotel without increasing its footprint. This enables you to add more space to accommodate more guests in other zones. Due to planning permissions, we're only able to build 2 floors at this location. But I assure you, future locations will allow you to build higher, much higher, to the height of skyscrapers. And just like that, I would say you have now grasped the basics of becoming a successful hotel entrepreneur, and my work here is done. However, don't worry, I may check in once in a while to see how you're doing. Pardon the pun.
I love a good pun.
Now I'll leave you with the objectives needed to complete the scenario. Good luck! Oh, one last thing before I go. I'd like to mention that Sandbox mode is now unlocked, and you now have access to the following menus. Financial overview. Access detailed graphs and loan options. Opportunities. Discover PR campaigns, land leasing, and other profit-driving events. Take a moment to explore these features. They'll be essential on your journey.
All right, so as you can see, opportunities, these are kind of things where we can either make some money leasing out bits of our land, although it does seem to affect something. I'm not quite sure what this diamond stands for yet, but I'm assuming something to do with like our quality. And then the campaigns here, the PR campaigns, increase the chance that more people will come into the place. All right, so we're supposed to build more bedrooms, and we've got this staircase here. So I think I'd like to build a bit of foundation and at least get started on something of an upstairs. It's not going to be much, just right down the center for now, but just to make sure that it's actually being done. I'm going to go ahead and pop back down here, and it says we want to have our guests complete at least 10 gym workouts and build 6 bedrooms. We have 4 already. I think we could squeeze 2 more into here based on the spaces that these took up. But we also could use that space to build a gym because we don't have one. Or we could use space up here to build a gym. I'm thinking that this might actually be a good place, kind of toward the back here, to build a small gym, and then maybe off of here in the future, if we have other rooms, that would be a place that we can add them, like specialty rooms of some sort. And then we could build like bedrooms along this section. So what I'm going to do is build the 2 bedrooms down here. So we want to start with our foundation, which I ended up just deselecting. All right, so we want to build this all through here, and then we want to build an inner wall through here. They don't appear to mind too much that they all have to share a bathroom, but I would like at some point, I think, to start adding bathrooms to some of these rooms, or, extending out here, because we do have that option. Now I have seen that we can press and hold, allows us to pick up. So if I were to sneak some bathrooms in back here for these rooms, we could always switch this layout up a little bit and add a bathroom. For now, we're not going to. For now, we're just going to go ahead and get these rooms ready. Now I can't zone these until our workers are done, but we'll check in once they've got them built. All right, it looks like we've got everything built. I don't want to send my workers away just yet. We did pay quite a bit to get them all in at once, but we are going to go ahead and zone these 2 bedrooms and make sure we'll get those stocked up in a moment. But then we're also going to come up here and zone for a gym. And it's a kind of interesting space at the moment. I know it's not much, but it does at least give us a start. And then we're going to come out of that and go ahead and add some extra spaces. I want to kind of mix up the colors a bit, I think. We'll, change things up as we go, try to add some variety, but right now we'll stick to the basic design that they've given us and get the basics in until we build a bit of income. Moving up here, we can take a look at some of the gym items. We actually require quite a bit for the gym, so hopefully we can fit all of this in. We need the treadmill for sure. I mean, that's like a given in any gym, I think. And I think we'll put that along the back wall over here for now. Probably would like to add more later. Then we've got a barbell station and other weight type things. I think it would be nice to create a zone for that, but yeah, we do have limited space to work with, so we'll have to see what we can all get in here. Let's see, what am I missing yet? Oh, I think that's actually everything I need to have. So that's a good start. I'm not going to put any more than that in there right now because I want to make sure that we have money left over. And I need to get some walls into this room, or these rooms, I should say, so that they look... Oh.
Look what we have here. Your very first critic is about to check in. Critics are very important to please, as they determine your star level. When visiting your hotel, critics engage in activities similar to those of regular guests, but are also granted access to areas typically reserved for staff. Compared to regular guests, critics will document everything carefully and leave you with a more detailed review.
Okay. Well, we're going to have to keep an eye on him. I'm hoping that we don't have to be too particular just yet on how, the critic perceives us. I hope he's understanding of the fact that we have literally just gotten going here. So, very minimal resources at the moment. I'm just going to go ahead and get this room fixed up. I need to do this up in the other room as well. Oh, somebody else must have just leveled up here. Oh, and we can actually get rid of this, but then that means we should probably get another one in. If we're dragging, well, they're almost done with that. I don't know that would make much sense at this point. But we'll have them deal with that. I'm not sure exactly like when these material things run out. I have to keep a better eye on that at some point. In these early stages, it's been kind of hard to keep an eye on everything. One of the things, too, it says to activate an opportunity card. We could buy a fake guest review. I don't want to be storing radioactive waste or anything right now, but the fake guest review should increase interest in our hotel and build things up a bit. So let's see how that helps out. I don't know where the critic is, though. Let's see. Guests. We have, would you be a business guest? Okay, I actually don't know where the critic is. Well, can anyone get up here? Okay, so we've actually got someone using this room. I really need to make it look better because this is awful. I think a tile type look would be fun in here. It kind of gives it an easy to hose off kind of feel, because if people are working out, I think you kind of want that. I think as far as floors, we'll stick to the wood. I do wonder if there is a way to copy a surface from another room. That would be a very handy tool to have. Let's see, maybe not. That would be fun though. I would love that. Okay, I don't remember specifically which wood I used, and it's hard to tell. Okay, I think I used a darker wood. This looks like it might be it, so hopefully it is. And hopefully we can get our workers back off doing their thing. I'm just gonna carry it throughout the hotel. I want to take a look at what we used down here. It looks like just a pretty basic wall. So let's see, that's going to be probably something with wood. Yeah, one of these. These actually look the same to me. Am I imagining things? Alright, so for now this is just a hallway space. We can always change it, but I'd like it to just look a little nicer for our guests. Oh, actually we are able to see where the critic is. We can actually follow him. Can we do anything? Move to inspect this guest's room? How do we do it? Does he must not have an actual room. The cleanliness isn't great in here. I actually don't know how to improve on what he's seeing. Like, we can kick him out, but we don't want to do that. Guest reviews are coming in. We have some idling going on, but overall I think we're doing okay. I would like to switch these out to wood floors at some point, but it looks like everything's pretty much wrapped up once they finish this, and I think that is where I'm going to wrap up for today. I do plan to make as many videos as I have time to make on this as I advance through the hotel, so be sure to check back again soon. But until then, thank you so much for watching. If you've enjoyed this video, please consider taking a moment to paw that like button, comment to share your thoughts, and subscribe for more mediocre content like this. Until next time, remember, you are perfect just the way you are.